Tim, welcome to FrightFest. Welcome to Glasgow.
So excited to be here.
Great. You're here with the movie 88.
Yep.
No spoilers. Can you tell us about the film?
No spoilers. Yes. It's what's the best way to put it? A psychological revenge thriller that follows our heroine, Gwen, through two different timelines that intersect as she attempts to revenge her lover's death.
Now, the cast is absolutely terrific for the genre. Take us through the cast.
Okay, yeah, it was, when we were casting the film, we wanted, because it has a particular feel to it, which if you see it, you'll know. So we wanted to find sort of the right cast for it, and we really got lucky. We got Catherine Isabel as our star, and she just grounds the film in she did a fabulous job. She basically plays two characters, and she just did a great job with that. And then the Nemesis, we got Christopher Lloyd to play a role. If you're a Christopher Lloyd fan, you need to watch this film, because he's playing a role that you will just not see him in. He plays like a gritty, dark gangster type of character, and he's not this usual sort of sense that you see Christopher in. And then the Mr. Michael Ironside comes in and plays a great sheriff role, fantastic. And Kyle Schmidt, who certain genre fans might know from, he's been in a bunch of different genre stuff. He was on, what was it called? A couple vampire shows anyhow. And then a strange sort of addition that we got in the 11th hour, Jesse McCartney, who's sort of an American, started as a singer, and he's really famous in that area, but he's a fabulous actor, and he wanted to sink his teeth into a certain type of role that we had, and it just worked out. So across the board, the cast just turned into something that really, really brought a whole new tone to the film.
Now, you did multiple things in the film. Again, tell us exactly what you did on the movie.
On me, okay. Yep. So I produced the film, wrote the film, and I also have a role in the film.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Take us through the writing. How did the idea come about?
It was a long time in the works. It's actually an idea I first heard about. April and I have wanted to do this film for about 5 years. I first heard about the idea of what a fugue state was, I think back when I was in theater school. We're talking like probably 10 years ago. And then April and I started discussing it, and she had some other thoughts on doing a film like this, and we started putting our brains together probably about 5 years ago. And then, but at that time we were doing more comedy stuff, and we were sort of in a different direction. So we just started developing the script, and finally got the opportunity to do it, and it was really exciting. The writing process took a long time because it's, like I said, there's two timelines, and they literally go back and forth. And the film, from start to beginning, or from start to the ending, is literally just a big circle. So like the end of the film starts or ends where the film starts. So it's just like round and round and round. So to get all the architecture of that down, it took a bit of time. So it was a great challenge.
Female direction. Yeah. We need more of them in the genre and in film in general.
Oh, I know.
Why isn't there more, and how is April to work with?
Okay. This is such a loaded question, because we talk about it all the time.
Of course.
I think female direction in general is an amazing sensibility to have with the filmmaking experience. April is gifted. There's no other way to put it. I've been working with her since theater school. We've done everything together. We're continuing to do everything together. Working with April is a dream. Because she's the best of both worlds, and I think what the female sensibility brings to the directing position is the ability to listen in a way and have a bit more compassion to the project as a whole, and understand when things are going wrong, better ways to deal with it, and it doesn't have to get aggressive or forceful. I know that those are layman's terms for what I'm trying to explain, but working with April is an absolute dream. But her biggest strengths, I think, are her vision, her ability to move quickly, have grace under fire like nobody's business. Things could be melting down everywhere, as they do on film sets, and April always will be like, okay, what's happening? What are our options? Okay, we're going to do this. Moving on. Right. So her ability, just grace under fire, is phenomenal. And then we come from an acting background, and I think her ability of working with actors is probably her biggest gift. And I think if she was here, that's what she'd say too. Is just she loves being in the moment and seeing those sparks between actors and seeing something between two people on screen. And I think as she moves on in her career, you'll see that's what she'll continue to get lauded for.
And what's next for you guys?
We have. Actually, it's a very exciting time at Wango Films. We have a lot of stuff in development. April, who so desperately wanted to be here,
I know.
She's in prep. She literally goes to camera. She's directing a film in 4 days.
Right. So she's got a good excuse to not be here.
She literally, because it's a different film where like Wango wasn't doing it. She's outside on her own doing it, and she was like, "Guys, I'm going to Glasgow," and the producer had to pretty much just like chain her down and say no. But that's a really cool film called Badsville that sort of is a modern take on a new sort of like Outsiders West Side Story spin. It's about like greaser gangs in a gritty town outside of Los Angeles.
And what's this one, Far Hope Tower?
Far Hope Tower. That's the latest Wango film that's coming out, and that is a film, again, another film unlike anything we've made. It's a psychological thriller. Paranormal thriller, I guess, actually, where it follows a bunch of ghost hunters who go into this tower, Far Hope Tower, and end up coming against spirits that are far more powerful than anything they faced before. And then the team, as they go up there, everything just starts unraveling.
Brilliant. Yeah. We wish you such luck with the movie.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having us. I'm so excited. Thank you, Glasgow.